Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Cletus Cassidy Show. Already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Good morning. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. A little bit late today. A lot going on, man. Relying on technology to do technology. I didn't have my alarm set. That didn't go off this morning. All kinds of stuff happened. But we here. We are here. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. My horrible idea to get up every morning and give y'all way too much of my personal business. Got all kinds of stuff happening in the house, so I can't even be in the regular studio today. I had to go to a makeshift studio. It's a lot happening. But we here, and I'm glad y'all are here with me. I'm not gonna be on the show for a long time today, man. Still gonna give you till 9 o'clock, hopefully. But we'll get in and we'll get out. But welcome. If this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you've been here before, you found it not robbery to come back again and watch. I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. What was I gonna say? Excited is the word I'm gonna use for today, man. Always glad to be with you all in the morning. Now this show, it runs. We regiment it. We run the show, we regiment it, we let it be what it's gonna be. So I enjoy being on the show with you all and having a good time with you. So what we're gonna do today, though, is we're gonna start the show the way that we always started off, and that's by speaking to everybody that speaks to me. If you've ever been here on the show before, you know that I try to say hello to everybody when they come on. Big shout outs to everybody that's watching on the gram, on Instagram. Big shout outs to y'all too. But the first three people that speak to me, I speak back and I give them what's called the mythical morning medals. And those are just a way for you to have a little something to take home with you. My man Rodney Perry watching again this morning. Good morning, brother Rodney. How are you, sir? Living legend. And I think a lot of times people don't want to be called legend because that just means that you're old. But no, Rodney, you are a living legend. You're also old. Which is crazy. What's going on, Rob Jones out there, man? Good morning to you too. But let me go ahead and give out these mythical morning medals to these people for coming in and saying good morning to me. The first three people. The bronze medal this morning goes to Miss Ida Seaborn. Good morning to Ida. The silver medal goes to Courtney Weston and Murphy. Good morning. How are you this morning? And the gold medal goes to Melissa Kuther, like Luther. So good morning to you, Melissa with the gold, Courtney with the silver, Ida with the bronze, Marche with the aluminum fourth. Good morning. Steve Kuther, she probably related to Melissa in some way. Nisha Elliott, good morning. Good morning to you. Delisa, good morning. Patricia walking around Pippin. Got my walking shoes on. Good morning, Miss Pippin. Patricia's in the building. And Wendy Riddick, America's favorite bus driver, is in there. Good morning. Rodney got the medal for being first over on Instagram. So Rodney Perry gets the Instagram gold because he was on first. Rodney, we got to get you on the show one day, man. Let you come in and talk to the good people, man. You're first of all, just as far as comedy is concerned, just a hilarious guy. Second of all, just a fount of wisdom. Now, I'm gonna say something that probably gonna make me uncomfortable and maybe probably some other people uncomfortable. But I'm secure enough in my manhood to say it. I spent a lot of time in a hotel with Rodney. We sat in the hotel room together on the bed, and we had long talks. Now it sounds a lot worse than it is. What up, Shan? What really happened was we were performing at the Comedy Loft in Washington D.C., and the way that they set it up, there really isn't a green room for the comedians. There's a hotel room. The comedy club has a hotel connected to it, and rather than you being backstage waiting, they put you in a little room. So we were sitting in the hotel room with Rodney, and Rodney was just giving us all kinds of amazing information, man. Just talking to us about the game of comedy, about life itself, man. I learned a lot that day. And so, man, so big shout outs to him. I don't forget about that. What's going on, Terry Butler, man? I got a phone call from Terry Butler last night, which is amazing. You know, there are phone calls that you get and that you have to take. Terry Butler phone call is almost a phone call where they can call you and put you on hold. You ever watch television and like when the mayor calls or the governor or somebody really important, they had their people call first and they be like, hey, can you hold on for a second? We're going to get the mayor so you can talk to him. We're going to get the governor so you can talk to him. That's how important it is when you get a Terry Butler phone call. When Terry Butler gets a call, Terry can have his people call you and tell you to hold on. There's a certain level of respect you have to have for a person to hold on when they call you. Good morning, Tina. Generally speaking, I'm not gonna hold. If you call me, you better be ready to talk when you call, because I'm not gonna wait for you to call. But if Terry Butler has his people call, they be like, "We have Mr. Butler on the line for you." I'll hold. Terry Butler's calling. I'll wait. The light-skinned Don himself, put him on the phone. The Duke male model, I'll hold. I will wait. I will go full Coming to America. Let them wait. I would do that. Yesterday, man, I tried to do the show yesterday. For those of you who tuned in yesterday, didn't get to see the show. I tried to do the show yesterday from our corporate sponsor, Everbowl. And people always be like, well, why is Everbowl your corporate sponsor? Because I'm a part owner. All right, let me just go ahead and put it out there. That's why Everbowl, because it's my restaurant. Partially. Not like I don't go in there and call no shots. I don't flip nobody over. I ain't fired or hired nobody. I made some suggestions, but it ain't like I go in there and swing. I'm not Bill Gates. I'm not, what's the guy that runs Amazon? I'm not him, but I can pull a little weight in there if I need to. If I need to be like the man is beneath me and so is his daughter, I can. So I'll be trying to get everybody to go to Everbowl in Suffolk. So if you ever it is a franchise, Rodney, you need to come through one day, man. You need to come through. So yep. So that's why they're always our corporate sponsor. That is exactly why they are our corporate sponsor. So if you're ever in town, Rodney, come through, and I'll make sure you get 3% off. And that's an odd percentage to give somebody off, but it's what I'm willing to give. 1 for the Father, 1% for the Son, and 1% for the Holy Spirit. I give you 3% off. Not 30, not 27, 3% off is what I'm willing to give. Is what I'm willing to give. So we're gonna talk this morning, man, about what's going on in the world. The internet is a buzz again. The internet is a buzz again, and the internet. Now, I already realized that the internet is not a real place. Now, there's not a lot of people who realize that the internet is not a real place. They really think the internet is a real place. The internet is not a real place. What I've learned about the internet and social media and all these things, they build you up to tear you down. No matter what you're doing, they're building you up to tear you down. Yesterday, we did a video. We quickly talked about the young comedian Calamar. First of all, hate his name. Calamar Wright. Calamar White is a stand-up comic whose rise to fame came because he goes to people's jobs and cusses out their boss. He walks up in the job. He acts like he's from an official department. I think he decided that he's from. He giving himself a name, a title for his job, and so he goes in people's jobs, walks in, and fusses at their boss. That's what he does for a living. And he became very famous for going in. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. he be catching the right one. It's a Joker shirt. If y'all was wondering what the shirt is today, today's the Joker. Why so serious? I always say he caught the right job. Somebody can go. One of the employees from Everbowl, they can go crazy if they want to. They can call Mr. White and try to have him come to our job. It's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing. There's gonna be a lot of slow singing, flower bringing, because I don't play that. I don't think he's really been in any black businesses at all. I think he's been in all other businesses. I'm not having it. You're not gonna come in my job and berate me for internet clout. I'm not having it. Not having it. But now he was on stage and he got booed and people threw stuff at him. And now, because of the nature of what he does, people are trying to figure out, is it a skit? Is it not a skit? Is it real life? If it's not real life, whatever it is. But it just shows me that comedy has changed. They build you up to tear you down. Now, he got 500,000 followers. The man got 500,000 followers, if I'm not mistaken, because of what he does. But then they put that up and people booing him. Now everybody on the thing. I don't think he's funny anyway. The dude is trash. He's garbage. He can't do stand-up, blah, 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 blah. So all this time, 500,000 people been following him, telling him he's great. They build you up just to tear you down. That's what they do. They build you up to tear you down. They can't wait. Social media streets can't wait to tear you down. The latest victim of the build you up to tear you down is none other than Kev on Stage. Now, everybody knows that Kev on Stage is a good friend of mine. We've been friends for quite a while. And I'm real protective of my friends, so I'm protective of Kev. I go through a lot being Kev's friend. One of the things that I go through all the time is people wanting to be put on. Hey, man, can you call Kev and No, I can't. Hey, man, you know I sing. No, I don't know you sing. Can you call Kev? I will not. Hey, man, do you think Kev on Stage will come to my grandmama's? Nope. I don't. There's first of all, there's a cost involved. And it's not low. It's not a low cost. It's not a tiny amount. Rodney Perry's watching. I'm not doing the same thing for Rodney. But, hey, man, you know Rodney Perry, man, can you call Rodney? No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. I already know what your budget is. Your budget is none. I'm not calling Rodney. First of all, if I needed Rodney to do a favor for me, that favor is going to be for me. Let's break this down, people. Let's break favors down. When you want somebody to do a favor for you, your favor is supposed to be for you. Why am I going to waste my favor on you? Hey, man, can you get Kev to come and do? No. I'm going to get Kev to come for me. If Kev is coming here, Kev is coming for me. If I ask him, hey, man, Kev, can you do me this favor? I need you to come do this show in front of bone for me. I'm not going to do it for you. I don't even like you like that. You think I do, but I don't. I'm not calling Uncle Rodney to come here for you. I'm calling Uncle Rodney to come here for me. The favor is mine. So now Kev on Stage has gotten to a point that now he is an internet mogul. He got a deal with Tubi. So Tubi is pretty much his station. I still wish they would change the name of Tubi, because every time I think of Tubi, I think it's got to be a porn site. Tubi's got to have something to do with penises. I'm just telling you. I'm gonna give you this Tubi, girl. It's too much. I don't like Tubi. It makes me think OnlyFans. It's Tubi. OnlyFans need to change their name too. You know the number of old people that have subscriptions to OnlyFans? It's a lot of old people that have subscriptions to OnlyFans, and they be like, it's hot, summertime. I need something to cool my house off. I'm gonna go use the internet and get something. You gonna get an air conditioner? I don't never use an air conditioner, baby. I'm more of a fan person. I'm gonna go over here to OnlyFans and see if I can find me a fan for my house. See if I can find me an oscillating fan over here on OnlyFans. It's got to be what's on there. That's all they do. I'm going to go in here, OnlyFans. Well, Lord. Well, why are her toes out? Yeah, that's what you're going to get, Grandma, by going to OnlyFans. But now the internet is gone, and Kev has gotten to a level of popularity, and people have got to figure out a way to bring Kevin down. He's too beloved. People like him. His image is too clean. His image is too clean. People like him too much. So now and I don't even think it's really the church. I think it's certain people. Some people have gone and been like, Kev on stage is not a Christian. Look at Kev on stage. Don't listen to what Kev on stage says. He says way too much unchristianly stuff. So now they're bringing up a video from way back in the day where Kev talked about masturbation. Kev said, I don't think it's a sin. These are Kev's words. Kev said, if I'm going to be away from my wife on tour for a week or so, Kev said in his own words, I'm going to beat that meat. It was appalling, shocking, because I don't want to think of Kevin that way. I've been on tour with Kev. This is why I was upset about it. I've been on tour with Kev. I don't want to think about what he's doing when we all be like, all right, guys, we out, man. Good night. I'll see y'all in the morning. We got a lobby call at 5 a.m. I don't want to think about the fact that Kev is back in there going to town on himself. I don't ever want to think about, you never want to think about your friend pleasuring himself. You don't want to say, that's what my homeboy is going in there to do. Makes you not want to shake hands with him anymore. Makes you not want to give him any more dap. You kind of like, I'm good, Kev. Appreciate you, though. Thanks for the offer. So now the internet is mad at Kev, and they go back. So somebody put that up to be mad at him. And I said, look, man, that man is saying, I don't want to cheat on my wife. I'm going to go and yeah, he is tallywhacking. And no, that wasn't me. That wasn't Kev. That was somebody that was Rodney Perry. Now, I don't know what Rodney does in his free time. Rodney's never talked about the tallywhacker. Now, he has talked about having a stroke. I don't think those are contagious, so I'm not really worried about that. I can't. Now, Rodney has talked about having a stroke. Kev has talked about stroking himself. Two different stories. Two different stories. Angelique said he'd rather beat than cheat. And listen, I'm gonna get him a shirt made. Better to beat than cheat. That's a good man. That's a good man, Savannah. That is a good man. So now, because of that, now people start piling on. Somebody got upset. They mad because of him doing one thing. Now everybody piles on. Well, I ain't never found a man funny anyway. I think he's corny. These things, all of these things started coming out now because one person's there. And it's the whole thing. Kev has got, I couldn't even tell you the number of followers, Kev. Kev have a ridiculous number of followers. It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous the number of followers Kev has. I shudder to think about it. So all of these people go and they follow Kev. Kev puts up 4,000 videos a day. 2.5 million followers on the Instagram. 2.5 million followers on Instagram alone. And I gotta defend him. And it's difficult sometimes defending him because he's your friend, and you gotta fight for your friends. I always will fight for my friends in public, even if privately I gotta cuss them out. Publicly, I'm gonna be like, hey man, y'all leave my friend alone. Then privately, I'd be like, hey man, what's wrong with you? Here's the thing with Kev. Being Kev's friend leads me to answer questions that I don't ever want to answer. Sometimes you gotta get rude with people because they ask terrible questions. Kev is coming to Norfolk August the 20th. He's coming to the Addicts Theater. I'm so excited about him coming to the Addicts Theater. One of the reasons why is because the Crispus Addicts Theater is named after a black man, the first man down the Revolutionary War, if I'm not mistaken. And Crispus Addicts Theater is not used enough by black people. It's a black man theater. It's named after a black man. We should be having all kinds of shows there. We should be going to the Addicts Theater first and foremost. The Addicts Theater should be the Apollo of this area. That's my personal feeling. The Addicts Theater should be the Apollo of this area. At one point in time, they were trying to run an Apollo style show in there, and they just couldn't sustain it. but the Attic should be the Apollo style theater of this area. So the Attic Theater, he's coming August the 20th. He's doing a one-man show called Grief Sucks. You can go get your tickets. When they announced it, I started getting phone calls and text messages. Yo, you opening for Kev on stage when he comes to Norfolk? And I wanted to sit there and say to people, am I opening for him in his one-man show? Kev is doing a one-man show. I'm going, you know what the total number of men involved in a one-man show is? One. You don't have an opener in a one-man show, because if you have an opener, guess how many men that is now? I'm going to let y'all do the math on it. If you have an opener at the one-man show, guess how many men that is now? It's now a two-man show. A one-man show has one person. Don't call and ask me, am I opening for Kev at his one-man show? I am not. Kev is opening for Kev. It's a one-man show. Yo, you gonna be on that one-man show with Kev? No. Why would I be? It doesn't make any sense. I think people just be wanting to call or try to get tickets or something. Just stop. Leave me alone. Yo, you gonna be on that one-man show with Kev? And I'm gonna start being like, yeah. Me and the rest of the Temptations. It's gonna be 7 of us in this one-man show. Because common sense just ain't common. Common sense ain't common. You call me and ask me, am I gonna be on Kev's one-man show? Is your mama? That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start answering that. Now, my wife gets mad when I use her mama and everything, but that's what I'm gonna start saying. What up? I gotta make sure I say hi to the people over on Instagram if they still there. I think they pop in and pop right back out. Billy the Billionaire is in. My man Black Gold Savage is in there. Vic 7745 is in there. A lot of people is in there. Snoop, I know I said I'm gonna try to catch you today. I am. My grandkids are here today, and that's weird to say. I got 2 of the grandkids here today, and now I got to make a decision on whether or not I'm nice to them. My wife, hardcore. She one of them hardcore grandmas. She hardcore. They down in where I normally record the show. That's why I had to come to a different location today. So the kids are down there where I normally record the show. So the kids are there, and I said, I'm not going to disturb them. They trying to watch TV, eat a little breakfast. They eating my oatmeal. I bought oatmeal for myself. Just want my fiber. I want to stay, the internet's going to hate me for that. I try to stay regular. Kev on stage may go and have his pleasure principle every day. I go to the throne daily. Multiple times a day is my goal. Somebody say you eat 3 meals a day, you should take 3 of those a day. You should release the meals 3 times a day. So I try. They down there eating my oatmeal. They got the TV on, watching all that. I say, I don't want to displace them. I'll move to another location to do the show. I'll come up to a secondary, and so I'm in my bedroom doing the show. I'll be honest with y'all. I'll let y'all know what it is. I ain't afraid to let people know what's really happening. I'll take the cover off. I don't have a problem with that. I'll let y'all see what's really happening in these streets. It's me. That's who. So they here. So just here on a random, whatever day of the week it is, a random Thursday. Nobody told me that was one of the things you sign up for in grandparenting. You sign up to be having random kids just be at the house for no reason. Then you got to fool them and all of that. Feed them and all of that. This life. That's a good I'm learning. I don't know how to grandpa. I think what you do as a grandpa is you got to have no rules. My wife was like, kids, make them move. You do the show. Them kids move. You ain't got to move for them kids. That's how my wife was. My wife, she's a gangster grandma. She's a GG. That's what she called herself, GG. She's a gangster grandma. She be like, man, them kids don't need no room. Them kids out of here. They don't need no space. Them kids. But she'll do anything for them, but she'll still be like, them kids. You think about them kids? They got a 30 minutes over here. I don't watch the kids more than 30 minutes. I be like, okay. New grandmamas be gangster. Tam again only speaking to the beautiful people, leaving the ugly people out, which is crazy. All grandmas don't play. I don't know. You got some grandmas. I think you got two levels of grandma. I think granddad is the one that's funny. I think granddads only do stuff that they ain't got no business doing. Like a granddad gonna find out all the stuff a kid can't do. When granddad be like, "Hey, your mama let you have candy?" She don't. Hit some Twizzlers. Hit some Jolly Ranchers. So what granddaddies do? Your mama let you play outside? She don't. I mean, put your shoes on. Go outside. You outside for the next hour and a half. Not knowing that the child is allergic to grass and air. So you just let the child outside, and now they come in the house wheezing. And they're like, I ain't know the child want to go outside. That's what granddaddies do. Granddaddies just let them do stuff. Granddaddies don't care. Granddaddies don't care. Granddaddies raise grandchildren with a level of care that just doesn't exist. Daddies pay attention to their kids. Daddies will raise a kid. You put time in. You care about how that child's gonna turn out. Grandkids be like, it's not my responsibility. Only fans. Granddad be like, look, it ain't up to me. The child don't turn out right. That ain't me. That's on the parent. You send them to me, they get anything. You never know what you're gonna get when you send them with the granddaddy. That's all I'm saying. That's a granddaddy job. Granddaddy job ain't. What y'all want for dinner? Ice cream? Y'all want marshmallows for dinner? That's a granddad. That's a granddaddy move. That's what granddad. That's what granddaddies do. Granddaddies let you do whatever you want to as long as it's quiet. When y'all start making noise, now we got issues. When you start making noise, now granddaddy got issues. Granddaddy, hey, y'all keep that noise down. Play them drums quietly. I don't want to hear them. Play them drums. I don't need to hear it. Quiet. As long as they quiet, granddaddy don't care. Granddaddy don't care as long as you quiet. Yeah, granddaddy get whatever they want. Y'all go in there and play with them guns. It's all right. Stop shooting at your sister. Now, I told you. And y'all want to shoot, take it to the streets. We're not going to do it in here. That noise gets you sent outside. You hear some noise. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, y'all going outside. Granddaddy's going to make a child go outside. And granddaddy's going to make a child go because they not your responsibility. If they get lost or kidnapped, it ain't on you. They get lost or kidnapped, you be like, what happened? Who had them? Who had them last? Me? Oh no, it couldn't have been me. I don't keep no kids. It ain't mine. Yonkers, good morning, Danielle. How are you? Granddad action is different. Granddad action, and here's what's amazing about granddad. You don't ever have step granddad. You got step daddy, step mama. You ain't got no step grandma, step granddaddy. You move all the way in to granddaddy. You don't even get a step. You just in there. Because the people that have 12 or 13 grandparents. Because ain't nobody caring. They just let you right on in. Ain't no qualifications for it. Grandparent is just what it is. Grandparent. That's all you got. That's all you get. Today is Thursday, man. It's a thankful Thursday, man. We always try to end it up because we're in the last 10 minutes of the show. We try to end it up with something that we're thankful for. And I'm gonna stay on course with the show today. I'm gonna stay on course with the show today. Today's show. I'm thankful for Kev on stage. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm thankful for Kev on stage. I've been a lot of places, done a lot of things in my career. A lot of those things had things to do with Kev on stage. Y'all can talk bad about Kev all you want to. That man has paid me well, paid my family well, put a lot of money into my family and my career, taking me places I ain't never. He done flew me out. He done flew me out. I'm thankful for it. I've looked back over my career. Yesterday, I was looking for a picture to put up for my Stand with Kev on stage thing, so I could be part of everything what everybody's putting on there. I was looking for something to put up there, and I was looking at some of the pictures. What's crazy is I realized this, and fellas, y'all tell me if this is a true thing for most men. I don't have a lot of pictures with my friends. Women do. Women go out, two women, they going out, they go anywhere. They be like, boom, let's get a picture of it. They snap for the kids, snap for the kids. Instantly. They be like, boom, we went out. Boom. We at McDonald's, we outside. Men, you don't ever see two men be like, hey man, we going out. Hey man, let's take a picture. The man had me in California during the Palisades fire. So some of the greatest times of my life, one of the scariest times of my life. I don't ever want to see anything like that ever again in my life. I'm good. I was out there during the wildfires. I forgot it. Yeah, that is absolutely correct. I was looking through my photos, and I got friends that I've been friends with for years, and I don't have pictures with them. Most of the time, if guys have pictures together, oh man, congratulations, man. New grandson. Congratulations. Brand new. He said that like he just bought a Cadillac. Got a new grandson day before yesterday. Oh man, that's nice. That's all right. Got one yesterday. Yeah, ran by the store, picked one up. Men don't take pictures together. That's one of the things I realized. You got to be in a club or some of that nature for you to take pictures. Me and Bernard, friends, long time. I got no pictures of just me and Bernard standing. Selfie. Snoop, no picture with you. We've been multiple places. No pictures together. Steve, I ain't got a picture with you. If men are in a picture together, it's a picture that women told them to get together to take. Who gonna do it? Who finna take a picture? Two guys together. We gonna take this picture. You got to figure out if two men are in a picture together, one of them is famous. If Nas came through, they would take pictures. And I'm the type of person now, I don't even get quote unquote starstruck. When I meet I've met a lot of celebrities. I've been in a lot of rooms with people, and I've never taken pictures with them. I just be like, boom, I'm gonna tell you whose fault that is. Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson has ruined me from taking pictures with people. I know people blame Magic Johnson for a lot of stuff, but Magic Johnson is the reason why I don't take a lot of pictures with people. I did. This was a long time ago, maybe around in the 1900s. 1999, if I'm not mistaken. It's rare that you turn to another man and say, hey man, let's take a picture. It's hard, it's uncomfortable. It's difficult. In 1999, I hosted the Allen Iverson weekend, man. They had a celebrity softball game, and Magic Johnson was one of the participants in the softball game. At the end of the softball game, I went up to Magic Johnson. This was prior to cell phones and taking selfies. At the end of that game, I went up to Magic Johnson and I said, Magic, can I get your autograph? And Magic Johnson said to me, why would I give you an autograph when you as big a star as I am? And first of all, I was like, Magic, you're 6'9". And that's the first thing. Second of all, you are Irvin Magic Johnson. You are a grown man that other grown men learn whole name of. They know where you live, where you were born. They follow your career. So no, I am not as big a star as you. Just because I was the host of this event doesn't mean I'm as big a star as you, Magic. If there is no you, there's no event. I'm not here. And that event had a lot of stars in it. Magic Johnson was there. Kevin Garnett, still probably the darkest person I've ever seen in my life. I'm so glad the event was during the day, because had it been a nighttime event, we wouldn't have seen Kevin Garnett. He was there, but we wouldn't have seen him. So I was like, so for me, I was like, hey man, start walking in it. I'm like, man, shoot, I'm a bigger star as Magic Johnson. And I didn't think that for the rest of the day. Now, what was hilarious was later on they had like a celebrity party. This is a true story. I tell this story all the time. And at that point in time, BET had a show called Hits from the Street. And there was a young man up there named Hits. I don't know what Hits does now, but Hits from the Street. If that show would have came out now instead of then, he would have been probably the biggest star in television. Hits was doing a lot of the viral stuff that guys are doing right now. He was doing all that stuff in the 1900s. And that show was popular, Hits from the Street. So Hits was there, and he took to me being a comedian, he was comedic, and so he wanted to joke, play the dozens. So we ended up going to the after party. It was a celebrity after party. This is my first ever celebrity after party. So I'm in there. Mike Johnson's there. Allen Iverson is in there. Kevin Garnett, Big Tigger. Like it's Mr. Tigger, as the video says. Please, Mr. Tigger. All of these guys are back there. And so Hits wants to play the dozens. He wants a joke. I'm lighting him up. He's coming back, but I'm lighting him up. And it's so good. None of the celebrities wanted to leave. Everybody was like, no, we want to sit here and do this. The promoter for the party had to come in and be like, please, can y'all come outside? Because people have paid money to see the celebrities, and all of y'all are staying back here doing this. It's a great time. So they forced all of us to go out. So we had a good time, man. We go out. We had fun. Boom, 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 boom. So now after the show, after the party, all the real celebrities, not me at all, all the real celebrities had quote unquote, let's just say female callers. I'm not gonna call them groupies. I'm not gonna say what those young ladies did. I don't know if they did OnlyFans. They may have had some air conditioners. But those ladies was leaving with those gentlemen. Everybody had like one on each arm. Them guys was walking out at the end of the party, woman on each arm. Everybody except Magic. It was tragic. He was Tragic Johnson that night. I was like, oh, everybody's getting love except Magic. But everybody knew that Magic wasn't magical at that time. This was after the admission. So after the announcement. So they were like, you know what? We cool on that, Mr. Johnson. You just go ahead and you can go ahead back to your room and Kev on stage yourself. Is what you're gonna do. Beat it, don't cheat it. You going back there, Mr. Johnson. Thank you so much for coming out. Here's a letter of appreciation. Here's what we got for you. Letter of appreciation. Let's see what the word of the day is today, man, before we get out of here. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard one. Now, it's not going to be pronounced the way that you think it is, but today's word of the day is be below. Be below. Yeah, he was also married. It was Cookie. I forgot about it. That's why the women didn't want to be with him, is because he was married. All of a sudden, all them women cared about his marital status. That's what it was. Good call on that. Today's word of the day is be below. Be below, a small household ornament or decorative object, also known as a knick-knack, whatnot. In Black House is called a knick-knack. I guess in other homes it's called a be below. a small household ornament or decorative object, a bibelot. Y'all move them bibelots. Bibelot. It looks like Bibelot, but it's bibelot. Bibelot. It's a bibelot. Don't y'all be there breaking my bibelots. Bibelot. Every grandma has one. Hey, man, it's been another fantastic Thursday, man. So excited to be in the building with y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in, man, to see you in the morning. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be live or not, but I'll be here. I ain't going to miss the Friday. I'm not going to let this be the first Friday that I miss. I got a lot going on tomorrow morning, so I'm going to try my very best. I might just record the show, put the show on in a recorded fashion, and then y'all can still yell at it. Or I might be live. Will you know the difference? We shall see. Y'all tuning in. But thanks so much for tuning in and being part of the show again, man. It's a terrific Thursday. Go out there, man. Be thankful for the things that you have, even though the things that you don't have. Sometimes you got to be thankful for the things that you got. I'm thankful that I ended up with the wife that I ended up with. And then because you look back at some of the people that could have been. Have you ever had that moment? Have you ever looked back at who you could have ended up with? And you go, ooh, thank you, Lord. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Sometimes you gotta be thankful for the things that you have and be thankful for some of the things that you don't have. Even be thankful for your struggles. Even be thankful for your struggles. But what I've learned in this situation is be thankful for just being who you are and walk your own walk. Because I'm gonna tell you what you're not gonna do is please everybody. Matter of fact, 9 out of 10 times you ain't gonna please anybody. So walk your walk, do the very best of being you. You the only you that there is. You are original. Clearly, there's no carbon copy. Can't anybody even get close to being you, and there will never be another one. So be the best you that you can be and walk in it, revel in it, and smile about it. And at the end of the day, know that you're good enough. You're worth it. And man, God made you special. God made you special. Make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody happens to be you. And even if you got to Kev on stage yourself to make yourself feel good, do it. All right, I'm out, y'all. Until next time. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Clayton's Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Clayton's Cassidy Show. Yeah.